away from the stadium. My face looks very dark on here, but it doesn't matter. It's much better for you to look at that beautiful stadium behind me. Dirty Neck, how will United do this season?
I'll take fourth.
Fourth?
Yeah. I heard the first time when you said, we're not good enough.
Why aren't we good enough?
I feel Liverpool are better than us. I really do. I really do. It kills me to say it. I think Liverpool are a better team than us. I think Arsenal could be a lot improved team.
When did you start watching United?
1967.
What's your high point as a United fan?
Rotterdam. I love Rotterdam. Not because of the game, just because of everything it was about. Rotterdam was the fans' final. That was me.
What's your low point?
I couldn't think of one. I was trying to think of one, but I couldn't think of one. Low point was probably getting relegated, I should imagine.
Who's the greatest player you've ever seen?
Romantically George Best, reality Cristiano Ronaldo.
Gary Thompson, how will United do this season?
Same as last season, top four and possibly win a cup.
Is Mourinho the right man to take this club forward?
Yes.
What game is he watching?
Where can United improve this season?
Style of play and beat the teams they're expected to beat and not drop points against teams that are getting relegated or have been promoted.
Why have you come on a pre-season friendly to Munich?
Because I'm daft.
What do you know about Manchester United?
Rooney!
One word, Rooney. That's. What is your greatest moment as a Bayern Munich fan?
The final, the Champions League final in Wembley when we won against Klopp.
Okay, and your worst moment as a Bayern Munich fan?
1999.
99 against Manchester United, Solskjaer and Sheringham. And for you?
And for me, Chelsea in our home final, the Champions League final in 2012.
Who are the best Bayern Munich players at the moment? James, Kimi. And which Manchester United players do you know? Pogba.
I have no idea.
Really? Have we become that bad that you can't name any?
I just know David Beckham.
You just think of David Beckham and Rooney?
A long time ago.
What did you think of Manchester United tonight?
I don't think they were performing good enough to beat Bayern tonight. I've seen quite a lot of lack of inspiration up front.
They didn't have a shot on goal.
They didn't even have an opportunity at the goal. I mean, they had Rashford up front, right? It was obviously very fast and quick, but I think they lack sharpness. Midfield looked overwhelming. They had no pressure. They couldn't contribute anything to the game. Like they hardly ever had the possession.
But they're at a more advanced stage of pre-season than Bayern Munich.
That's surprising. I mean, given the fact that they've been in training for longer even, and Bayern have only been in training for 10 days or so. I think Bayern were way better. They were superior in many aspects of the game, and I was quite disappointed at Manchester United.
What about historically? What do you think of United as a club? What's your perception?
Great club, lots of history, lots of tradition. Probably one of the 5 biggest clubs in the world, but they didn't look like it tonight. I don't think they're in their best shape right now.
It was a very poor performance from United. The manager said it was an excellent workout. I don't buy it. United didn't manage a shot on goal against a Bayern Munich team who've only been in pre-season training for 10 days. So it was disappointing. None of this will matter if the season starts well and the team beat Leicester and do well and get off to a flying start and the players come back. But the whole pre-season has been played with a cloud above it. The manager has not looked the happiest. There was some good moments, the first half against Real Madrid for example, but not enough. Pre-season form is a notoriously unreliable indicator of what's to follow. There's a great United following in Munich tonight, well over 1,000 and making themselves heard. I'm going to carry on now back to Manchester, and I will be at Old Trafford on Friday night for the Leicester game, when hopefully United will start the season with the sort of buzz that was surrounding the Southampton game a couple of years ago, or even Swansea at the start of last season where they got off to a really impressive start, or Bournemouth. And fingers crossed. I can't say I'm the most optimistic I've ever been, but you never know in football, do you? Good night from Munich.